I'm gonna build a trap right here. This week it's 3 points if the hunted get killed by a trap, and I don't have any points on the board, so I definitely need to kill Radness. This is the trap. Basically what it is that it's gonna kill people using fireworks. So when Radness activates a tripwire hook, it pushes pistons that have observers on the end of it into a clock, which sets off the dispensers with all the fireworks in it. So this is what it should look like in action. So because I'm cheap, I'm doing this in a creative world because I can't afford fireworks on the survival server. So just pretend that I'm Radness and I walk into a house, set off the tripwire hook, and then fireworks start exploding inside the room, hopefully killing Radness. We'll see if the trap works later in the video. I've been putting off my starter base for way too long, so it's finally time to finish most of it, so enjoy the time lapse. The starter base is finally starting to come along how I pictured it to. Like, it's not as dense as I'd like, but I reckon it still looks decent. So if we fly through, it looks pretty good. These 4 trees took me about 2 hours to do, so it wasn't too bad. But now if we fly on over here, you can see that there's this big old like wedge in my island, and I want to do something pretty cool with it. So first things first, what I need to do is basically mine out down the bottom to water level, so it's basically a sheer cliff. And then once I do that, we can start doing some cool stuff. And now it's a little bit more like what I want it to be. So the plan that I want to do here is make a bit of an elytra launcher. I want you to fall down a hole in here and just get launched in between these bits of the island down that way somewhere. It'll be completely useless, but it will look cool. So now after a lot of trial and error due to mods stuffing up how entities work, I think I finally got it. Yeah, here we go. That works. Let's see, has the boats gone everywhere? Please don't. Okay, the boats are still in place. This is perfect. We have a launcher out of our mountain now, and this looks pretty cool. Oh, I love it. And then I got Wire Destroyer involved. So just look directly forward, don't look down, yeah. Look forwards.
I have 300 levels, okay?
It's okay, you shouldn't die. All you need to do is...
Even I shouldn't die.
You shouldn't die, as long as you don't get stuck in there. So look directly up. Perfect. Oh, that looks cool.
Nice.
So
you can start selling those in place of rockets.
Yeah, I was thinking of making one go all the way to the shopping district somehow. It'd have to be quite powerful.
You're gonna need a lot of bots.
Yeah, the one problem is lag. A few videos ago I asked you for some prank ideas, and I've chosen some of the best ones I reckon, and I'm gonna go do them. And today's victim is gonna be Bangs McGee. So this is where Bangs is setting up. So what she's doing is she's building this large super flat area for her mega build. So the prank that we're doing won't actually be too bad because he's only temporarily living in this house. Step 1 complete, we have ourselves a cannon. Step 2, we need to fire it at something. And now H2's done. The cannon was actually a dirt cannon, and it's firing dirt straight at Bangs' house. So it's a small little harmless prank, but I reckon if we did this on a big enough scale, that could be pretty cool by changing the whole house from whatever block they are just to pure dirt, apart from the windows. Windows can stay. This is a great base that Bangs has. Like, I think this is over 30,000 blocks worth of grass, so that is an incredible amount. I'm just gonna leave this quick message saying just in case you wanted more dirt, and then have to clarify because the flatland, the dirt cannon has come to help. I really hope she doesn't prank me back, please don't. But now that we've pranked quite a lot of other bases today, with the trap and this, I want to talk a little bit more about my base. So basically what I want to do, see what I did there, is once I finish the starter area, aka adding a little bit more trees and a bit more detail, I want to work on this half of the island. To start it off, I'm going to build a bridge over here with skull under, and then coming up the hill of the island a bit, we're going to have a castle somewhere in this general area. We'll have some houses scattered around on the island, and then we're going to have a big mine shaft right here. And if we look down this cave a little bit, you'll see this sort of open area, and I'm planning on building like a little abandoned sort of fantasy village, because all of this will be fantasy themed. So it's not going to be like super fantasy themed, but it'll be a little bit fantasy themed. So yeah, that's about everything for my base covered. But now, if you remember at the start of the video, I said I'll show you what happens with the trap at the end of the video, and it's now the end of the video. What happened is Radness didn't set it off. It was actually time trying to set up a trap, which then he activated mine. And because he wasn't recording, there is no footage of it, but just to please you, pretend that I'm Radness, and this is what it would have looked like. It would have been a very colourful death.